Big Ten Media Days, Nico Iamaleava finally spoke publicly for the first time since leaving Tennessee. He said the decision was not about money. It was about getting home, being closer to his family. It was costly. It was tough for his family to travel, which is all good stuff, aside from the fact that you've had good reporters who've said, no, he was asking for more money. And also, he pitched himself. They called Miami to gauge their interest, and I'm pretty sure it's a farther flight from L.A. to Miami than it is L.A. to Knoxville. Regardless, he came out, said nothing bad about the coaches. He said good things about the coaches. He praised the Tennessee fan base. He said, I hope Joey Aguilar experiences as much fun as I did with this fan base. Look, it was PR. It was spin. It was given to him by somebody else. Right. But he did the right thing. That's much better than going out and throwing, flares into the gasoline that you've poured behind you. Better just to leave and be nice.
He didn't handle it like Lane Kiffin would have.
That's exactly right. So the question, though, is, even though it was well scripted, is he still, and he said nice things about UT, is he still the most hated, or is he the most hated ex-Vol in history?
Well, I would say he's not going to be getting many Christmas cards from Tennessee fans, but I kind of look at it like a divorce, John. I really do. Here's what I'm going to say. Some Vol fans are going to be glad that it didn't work out. Some Vol fans are going to hold a grudge. Some people are going to say, I thought you were the right one, as it turned out you weren't. But to say he's the most hated,
I don't like using the word hate, but what else? The most disliked.
Most disliked? Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot to choose from in terms of players, is there? So, yeah, I'd say he is the most disliked.
Henry To'oTo'o.
Yeah, but I don't put him in the same class with Nico right now, even though he went to Alabama. The way Nico handled things and the way that happened, I still have Nico as the most disliked.
But not hated, but disliked. Right, okay.
Henry To'oTo'o was the name that came up with me, and I think it's hard to split those two, simply because he did go to Alabama. He left you. He was a pretty good player here. I don't think he was as good as people thought. I don't think Nico was as good as people
Although he's still in the NFL.
Although he's still in the NFL and not a bad NFL player. But as of right now, and I tried to think back to the 80s for players and former players.
Well, they weren't. The portal has changed all of it. So much of it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with right now. Yeah, Nico's number one, and I think he will stay number one until somebody else who people are just so excited to see. Because that's the other part of it, the big money and the excitement. We got a 5-star quarterback.
Yeah, you invested in him when he was a senior in high school.
So I think that's what puts him at the top.
Quarterback. Yeah. I don't care what quarterback. That's the thing. He's quarterback, and it's the spring. It's right at spring practice. The show of that day,
timing. Yeah, the way it was handled.
If he was a 5-star center, it wouldn't have the same.
Yeah, I'll throw you another one who should be on there, but isn't. He got a pass because everybody disliked his coach. But one of the guys who just quit on you, literally mid-game, and helped blow up a season, Jalen Hurd.
Yeah.
That name should be on this list, but nobody ever. It's like, we don't care. We just hate Butch so much. Which leads me to the next portion of this. You agree it's Nico, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Well, what if I throw ex-coaches into it? All right, so now we got Nico versus Butch Jones, Derek Dooley,
Kiffin,
Doug Dickey, Lane Kiffin. Half the fan base loves him again, so I don't know. He's not even on there. By the way, keep voting. Tell us. It's 88% of you say boot Carter, 12% say, 11% say keep him, need his talent. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
But again, that's like, if we come back to the end of the year, the record isn't great. Are you going to give him a pass because they got rid of Nico, because Nico, they allowed him to leave, and Boo Carter they booted? Who's most hated out of that bunch? Butch,
probably.
Dooley, Dickey from your era?
I'm going Doug Dickey all day long.
Because people back then thought that he literally had thrown a game.
He's standing on the sidelines coaching a team against the team that the next week he's going to be their head coach. I'm sorry.
The Florida Gators.
It made for bad television.
It's Butch.
Yeah.
Even though he was more successful than Pruitt, than Dooley, than Kiffin was only 1 year, but it's Butch. I think it's a runaway for fans.
I would put Pruitt ahead of Butch.
See, I didn't even put Pruitt on there. You got rid of him with such ease, though. I mean,
it was just what he did while he was here. I would have Pruitt.
The fact that things turned out so great right after, I think that helps Pruitt. Now, he still has this lawsuit that's kind of hanging out there. If anything changes with that, maybe he can make a comeback.
Yeah,
but I think it's Butch.
All right, very good.
The gift that keeps on giving.